On May 24, 2022, Paulding County Elections will be conducting a special election to fill the vacancy in the Post 3 Commission District for the remainder of 2022. This particular special election is only open to those voters that reside in the Post 3 Commission District under the existing district map in effect for the remainder of 2022. Voters that are newly redistricted to Post 3 solely as a result of the new district map effective January 1st, 2023 are not eligible to vote in this special election. However, these voters are otherwise eligible to vote in the general primary. Here is some helpful information concerning this special election. This election is conducted separate and apart from the general primary election. Even though it is on the same day, 7 polling locations are affected as well as all 3 early voting locations. There will be a separate voting room for this special election, separate voting equipment, and separate poll workers. This means that eligible Post 3 voters will be voting in 2 separate elections. 1, the general primary election, and 2, the special election for Post 3 Commissioner vacancy for the remainder of the unexpired term. The votes that are cast in the special election will elect a candidate to fill the unexpired term of the previous Post 3 Commissioner, Chuck Hart, who resigned on March 3, 2022. This term will end on December 31, 2022. Votes that are cast in the Post 3 Commission race on the general primary ballot will elect a candidate to serve the 4-year term for the Post 3 Commission district that was already scheduled for this election year. This term will begin on January 1, 2023 and end on December 31, 2026. Voters may inquire about their eligibility for voting in this special election by contacting the election office at 770-443-7503. Please keep in mind that only voters that reside in the Post 3 Commission District pursuant to the current Post 3 map effective until December 31, 2022 are eligible to vote in the special election. Examples for voters who are properly registered to vote. Example 1. You have received a new precinct card and it shows that your commission district is now Post 3. Previously, you were not located in Post 3, but you also have not changed residences. You are not eligible to vote in the special election. Example 2. During the 2018 election, you resided in Post 3 and have not moved your residence. Now, due to redistricting, you are drawn into another Post Commission district, which becomes effective on January 1st, 2023. You are eligible to vote in the special election. Example 3. You move to a location within the Post 3 map, which is effective until December 31st, 2022. You are eligible to vote in the special election. We are here to help you. Please contact the election office if you are unsure. Now let's talk about the ballot. The special election to fill the vacancy in the Post 3 Commission District is considered an open primary. This means that all candidates, no matter party affiliation, will be on the same ballot in order to be declared the winner of this special election. A candidate must receive 50% plus 1 of the number of votes cast. If one candidate does not receive the required number of votes, then the top 2 candidates receiving the most votes will go into a runoff on June 21st, and yes, it will be another separate and apart special election runoff, and all of the same rules previously spoken about will apply. There will be maps in all of the affected polling locations and early voting locations of the previous district lines to determine eligibility of voters. Why are we having a separate and apart special election? It is required by Georgia law when a vacancy occurs less than 90 days prior to the general primary. The resignation of the previous Post 3 Commissioner occurred less than 90 days prior to the general primary. Again, the election staff is here to answer any questions that you may have concerning the separate and apart special election. Please contact the election office at 770-443-7503. See you on Election Day.